Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the last weekend demo edition before my trip to Japan, I think. I leave next Friday, next Thursday. And I won't be catching this edition of Steam Next Fest coming up in February 2026 because I'll be on vacation, so hooray. Hi Sentinel, Twitch chat, yes. Thanks for coming by as always. This game we're playing today, you are going to play with me. It's called Void Diver Escape from the Abyss. I believe it is a top-down game. I believe it's an extraction shooter / shop simulator? Shop simulator? Shopkeeper simulator, I think. I'm not certain of the shop simulator part. But you manage an antique shop in an anomalous city. You start with a sword, so not shooter per se. Well, a looter simulation then. I really enjoyed Escape from Tarkov. Really enjoyed the game. Although I didn't finish it. And I enjoy this game looks kind of like slightly different but kind of similar. Kind of top down, 2.5D-ish. PvE game. You kind of run around, kill things, try not to die. There are boss battles apparently. I know that the demo has to die. Apparently the demo is like 5 to 6 hours long. So we're not actually going to finish the demo. But I did want to try it because, well, not only because I like the genre, but because there's co-op as well. I want to see how it works. I did hear they apparently fixed some network connection issue in a patch issued like yesterday or today. But there's at least one person who still said they couldn't connect. Well, they said they couldn't play 3-player co-op. I don't know how true it is. Maybe it's Petcack. It's hard to tell. Anyway, we'll find out, won't we? Now, according to Sentinel, there are 1 or 2 tutorial missions I have to do before we can jump into co-op. So let's go do that right now. Please tell me your name. That's me. That's also me. That's not me. You can enter up to 10 characters excluding special symbol. Is that special symbol? I guess that they don't mind. Osmiri! Hi Osmiri! Oh. Hi Osmiri! Oh no, sleep well. I did a weird IRL stream yesterday, teehee. Although it was mostly normal time still, it started a little late. Sorry. But sleep well. Do sleep well. Thank you very much for coming. I appreciate it. Let's go this way. Let's just go with that. The true path for diver, risk and opportunity coexist. So how does this work with different if we're not playing with other people? Due to limitations in recovery system, failing to escape may result in the loss of all items, including equipped gear. This one, due to weakened recovery, there's a chance to lose belongings, except equipped gear. Oh no. Happy stream. Good night, sleep well. Oh, headphones doesn't mean no sound. It just means I'm being broadcast into the room. Failure here means ruin. The abyss returns nothing to you. Guaranteed loss on escape failure. All belonging. Let's speak balance. First, I apologize for contacting you in this manner. Do I have to click to continue? I guess I do. It doesn't say so, but I do. The tragedy of the time when the moon swallowed the sun and the stars screamed, the bone-deep pain of losing your soul. I know well that you will never be able to forget. However, I believe that the passing of 10 years, even for you, who must still be riding in a curse of memory, has offered at least a brief moment to catch your breath. Ow. My mouth still hurts. The time that stood still is flowing once again, and the slumbering abyss is awakened. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you'll be okay because I hadn't talked all day. I needed to actually try. It's better, but still a bit solid. Still hurts. So now, please come back home. Though this may not have been the beginning, I hope that the end at least will be as you wish. I will be waiting. Obviously, we're not playing a story-heavy game today, so look at that. 10 years. There's only been 10 years since that day. That massive abyss that suddenly appeared in the city and swallowed everything. Do they call it a dungeon now? We're still sitting there in the center of the city like that. I like how it's made out of buildings. The buildings got wrecked basically. And yet, they say the city is actually prospering more thanks to that thing. I really can't believe this irony. Is this Balusha? Was that a knock? Welcome. This is our first time actually meeting, isn't it? You are? Are you really the person from the letter? That's right. You look quite surprised. I apologize. I thought you would be much older. I just assumed so for some reason. The other children said similar things. Other children? I heard you finished your studies well. Your grades are excellent. Yes, I worked hard so as not to waste the support you gave me. How do you like this shop? It's not flashy, but isn't it quite antique? Huh? Yes, it is. This is the antique shop, Baluja. We specialize in artifacts from this dungeon. There are still many lacking parts, but I plan to grow it gradually. Now is a time when the role of the manager, which is currently vacant, is truly important. Yes, I see. So I would like you to take charge of this shop. Pardon? Me? But I know this is confusing. Being called back after 10 years and suddenly being told to run the shop. Of course it would be. But it can't be helped because it is already decided. Already decided? Ilara will show you around the shop. I have some busy matters to attend to, so I'll take my leave first. Let's finish our conversation later at our leisure. By the way, welcome home. Hello! Whoa! Spacebar, next. I am Ilara, your AI secretary. Pleased to work with you, manager. Yes, nice to meet you, Al. But do I really have to take charge and run this shop? Really? Yes. The owner said it has already been decided. Since he, that looked like a she to me, supported me for 10 years after I became an orphan following that day, I thought I had to repay him somehow, but I didn't expect him to suddenly tell me to run a shop. Don't worry too much. I will teach you everything necessary for Balusha's operation from A to Z. Thanks, hearing you say that makes me feel a bit relieved. You must be tired from the long journey. But it would be better to listen to the explanation about shop operations before resting. There isn't much time left until the reopening. Huh? When is the opening? Tomorrow. Can't think of it. There's one task you need to handle right away, manager. Already? There's a rescue requester from the dungeon. You can think of it as a tutorial, a rehearsal for future work. Then I will establish communication with the dungeon through the terminal. What on earth is this? Why did my name change? Unaffiliated diver confirmed. Asian female, late teens, possessing a sword and exorcism tools. Oh, that's not me. Oh? Are you okay? That's not me. How on earth did you get in there? Just... Somehow managed to get it? It's the character you're controlling. Somehow? That's me over there. No, that's the AI. You managed to get all the way there inside the dungeon just somehow? Yes, well... I don't know what happened, but that place is ridiculous dangerous. Ilara, can you rescue this kid? It is possible. First, regarding the course guidance. Oh. Sorry, I have no intention of getting help. Huh? I came in because I have business here, so I'll leave on my own later. Bye then. Hey! Oh dear, it seems the subject does not wish for rescue. Ending the situation, terminating communication now. But wait a minute. I'll try to persuade her somehow. Ilara, just support the kid for now, please. Yes, understood. So am I the kid, or am I am the kid? I'm sure they'll explain it nice and quick later. Nice and clearly later. There are monsters nearby. You know how to fight, right? If you shine light on enemies, they get purified, lowering their attack and defense. Skill 1. Throws a chain forward on hit rush to a target, stuns enemies struck by the chain or during the rush, or inflicts weaken instead of the target surpassed. Throws a talisman to clear sigil, enemies in the area take repeated damage and inflicted with slow. Stress 5. Allies inside the area have a chance to recover stress. I recovered 3 stress out of the 5 that I spent. Stress seems to be increasing over time. Did you just teleport and hit me? Stuff. If you shine light on enemies, they get purified. I'm sure if there's stuff behind there. I don't think so. Let's follow the arrows. Cannot jump over the edge. Shift toggle, run. Spacebar down. What's that? What's this? What kind of mine for? It's a box. Research it, there might be something useful. Healing drink. We saw some set amount of HP, 33 I guess. Tap inventory. F mouse overuse. It's not actually letting me use it. Oh, I see. Now I have one of it. Now I don't have to use it any longer. I've healed up to less than 33 below max. Fog of war, something. The stress level. You just did it on purpose. Careful, if your stress is high, shadow monsters will appear. You did it on purpose. They are weak to light, so merely shining on them does significant damage. Really? It's a vending machine. You can relieve stress by drinking a sedative. That doesn't sound healthy. It also seems free though. Heal 19 stress. Ah, the battery's dead. But I have to keep going. What is this, darkest dungeon? Turn off your light for extra loot. When no one is watching, the eye changes direction ever so slightly. I like this. This is a very Fallen Lantern description. Only search 1 or 3 boxes. Were there really 3 boxes, huh? How far back was that? It was back here. I like how everything's shaking. Oh, this thing. Yeah, I kind of registered it as one big pile and so on, and not 3 separate boxes. Somehow that one was checked, but I didn't loot it. Excuse me, why do you keep following me? Because it's dangerous. How could I leave a kid alone who entered the dungeon? What kind of... That's a very odd translation. Stop treating me like a kid. And as you can see, I made it here safely. You were just lucky. Besides, you have no light now. You'll be swallowed by the dungeon in no time. Swallowed by the dungeon? What is that? I'll help you, so get out now. Immediately. I don't want to. I wouldn't have come in at all if I was going to leave like this. Do you even know what's inside there? Huh? That... I don't know exactly, but... There's something I need to find. I absolutely must find it. So I'll be going now, bye. No, wait. Bye. I like how everything's wobbling around. It's so atmospheric. Covers a tiny amount of stress and a small amount of continuous HP recovery. Such a good price. Which fetch a pretty good price, $4.38. Looks like a corpse here, but I can't loot it. That... What on earth? Lana! Yes, I will confirm the customer whether she consents to the rescue request. Forget that, just get her by force, hurry! Are you hurt anywhere? No, 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 stay away. To be fair, her stress is maxed out. She just saw that thing and she got traumatized by it. And then we put her in a claustrophobic telephone box to pull her out of the dungeon. Wake up! You mustn't be dragged away. Gasp! That thing just now. What on earth was it? You're safe now. So for now, just remember that you've escaped. First, he's too young to know what a telephone box is. First, take your time and catch your breath. It's probably bigger on the inside anyway. The dungeon isn't just full of ordinary monsters. It's teeming with things that would drive you insane just by encountering them. I need a drink. But even so, how could something like that, like this? Wait, By the way, where is this? Ah, this place is. Welcome to the antique shop, Balusha. Our Balusha specials in artifacts brought from the dungeon. Other than that, we accept requests for specific items, and rarely we also conduct rescue operations like this. Of course, a certain rescue fee is charged. Here, please take this invoice. Ah, yes, yes. Eek. Look at her face. Let's see, this too, I feel like I'm going crazy just looking at it. The Freeran face, yeah. It's a very Korean face to me. But I don't actually know where this game was made. Ilara, didn't you accidentally add a few more zeros to this? The translation errors are all East Asian-ish as well. So it's probably one of them. Or somewhere in the Japanese, Chinese, Korean sphere. But I don't know exactly who. Don't know exactly what. There is no such thing as a free lunch in this world. Even more so when it involves life. If you wish, shall I help you with an installment plan? I'm grateful you saved me, but I don't have a card. And what I have is a little pocket money and a watch I picked up in the dungeon, and this and that. Watch? Can't be helped. Then I'll introduce you to a decent loan shark. Recently, there are a few new companies with low interest rates near Cheonggi Shopping Center. Okay, that's Korean. Cheonggi Shopping Center. Wait, don't do that. Could you bill me for now? Pardon? What is it? Don't tell me you're treating me like a kid again. It's not that, it's just that I want to buy this pocket watch. Let's make it cover the rescue fee. How about it? This? It doesn't seem like an item worth much. What if that is a will, manager? I won't stop you. It looks like it belongs to someone I know. Above all, I rescued her on my own without the customer's consent, so it's not like I can force the bill on her. I'll give you the watch, but I'll pay back that money. I'll work it off with my body. What? It says on the pamphlet, looking for skilled divers, extremely dangerous and high pay. I grew up in a family that's done exorcism for generations, so I know how to fight things like monsters and ghosts. Wait, just because of that, someone like you doing such dangerous work? Kid? No, that's not what I meant. Manager, the shop actually needs divers very much right now. For information, there are many divers much younger than her already active. So she says, I'm Gayoung. Nice to meet you. Let's think about it for a moment. Homecoming and... Why don't you take a look around the shop first? It's a bit empty right now since we don't have all the necessary personnel and machines, but we'll get everything ready step by step. Please go talk to Narcissus, Felix, and Lucas. In that order. This is called Narcissus. There's no ordinary glass. It reflects not the exterior of the one standing before it, but the abyss within the shell. If you want to select a diver for a mission, stand before the mirror. You can also customize their appearance as you wish. Who the hell are you guys? You really pick the rabbit hat character? I'll keep her for now. Until we find another character. A mirror staring to the void reflects your essence. You can switch the diver you command, or choose your color. What is reflected in the mirror does not seem to be exterior to beholder. Constantly moving pupils and tentacles prove that the mirror is something alive. I shouldn't look at it for too long. I might end up becoming not myself. DPS, melee, sword, exorcism. High school girl. DPS, range, magic, shift. Be serious. Bruiser, melee, shotgun, shield. Monster. But she has a lot of different colors. Whatever. Does it actually change the portrait as well? Like this portrait? No, just a sprite. No mechanic. Lucas serves as Balusha's quartermaster. He sells consumables and buys items other than artifacts. Nice to meet you. I'm Lucas, camerahead. If you need medicine, materials, or other tools to keep you alive during missions, come to me. Of course, they aren't free. As for the source of the goods, it's probably better if you don't know. You must always make sure to stop by Lucas's before a mission. Do you need useful tools or materials? As long as you pay the fair price, I can get you anything. Nice to meet you. I'm Lucas. I supply various consumables needed in the field. You need medicine, materials, blah. That's the same one. Even though it said new, that was the same introduction thing. Are you talking about that day? This is the greatest stain and indelible regret of my life. Because when that massive symphony of ruin engulfed the city, I happened not to be in the audience. The deafening sound of the sky tearing apart, the breathtaking sight of civilization collapsing or screaming its death throes. To think I miss seeing it live. Isn't it lamentable the more I think about it? I see, so you're a camera face, and you wanted to archive this event, but it didn't happen. Why do you think I'm so obsessed with fragments of the past? It is because of my craving to recreate that day's stage I missed, even if only my imagination, through these remaining pieces. When the next apocalypse comes, I will definitely watch it from the front row. I can sympathize. I can empathize, I mean. So shift goes between inventory and storage. Sell is this. I mean, I have one. It's weird that I can't move items in this screen. So one of this, 3 of these, 1 of this. Some kind of currency, some kind of... These things should go to storage. How do I send it to storage? I probably have to find storage first. If you something catching at the opening, you can retrieve rewards for completing campaigns or pay a fee to recover lost items lost in the dungeon. A mailbox with a bizarre vibe, oozing sticky liquid. To get a mail out, I have to put my hand inside, but I feel reluctant for some reason. Chomp! Just kidding. Hopefully. Felix is Balusha's technical advisor. You need to go through Felix to set skills before going on a mission. I'm Felix. Simply put, think of me as a diver's coach. I like his art. Using my body in a field was fun, but now I'm paving the path for divers to use their power properly in the dungeon. If you want to set the skills divers have or activate traits that boost their abilities, come find me. I'll help you with all my might. Ilara has sent an attention ping. Dizzy has sent a Ilara attention ping. Temporary unavailable due to consecutive use limits. In a single player game, if you came to change skills or grow character traits, you've come to this right place. Control click. I did control left click. I'll suddenly open the path for you. About the incident 10 years ago. 10 years ago, it's still vivid. I saw in my own eyes the needles of the observation instruments spinning crazily until they exploded. Even someone without any spiritual sense could have felt it. What it feels like when the world is collapsing. Since that day, the rules of the world have been twisted. Even now, the distortion is ongoing. Our job is to find a path within that chaos. Ooh, skill tree. It costs 1500 and I have 1938. Attack plus 5 more flashlights on. Recover 1 stress to 7 enemies kill. I like that. Also kind of like those. But I have agreed before I start the second time, yeah. I've already introduced myself, but let me greet you formally once again. I'm Ilara, the AI assistant supporting Balusha's operations. I assist with all of Balusha's tasks, but my most important duty is request management. You can check and proceed for all requests through me. Simply check the request list with me and carry out the request you select. That covers the basics of the work. Shall we start the first request now? Mandatory request, complete campaign tutorial, first request. The squirming sofa is ready to receive you. You can rest to remove a random paradox. What is a paradox? It's a sofa torn and one here and there perhaps by the cat's class. The bed cushions are quite comfortable, but I shouldn't let my guard down too much. If I relax too much, I might be swallowed up without a trace. If I lay everything down and sleep forever, there might be no better choice than this. No paradoxes. It's an ordinary door. If you listen closely, you can hear voices coming from inside. Murmur, murmur. Audrey. The owl gazes into the future. You can change the risk level of the dungeon you're about to enter and adjust the risk and adjust the weight of fate. It looks like a bored owl, or is it sleepy? I hear a small purring sound. It's wearing a purple necklace that looks quite expensive, but I better not look too closely. I feel a strange sensation like I might be bewitched by the mysterious glow. Basic weapon class. That's what I have. Noah exclusive, Mio exclusive, Gayoung exclusive. If there are only three different weapons, there's probably only 3 characters you can get in the demo. That's storage. Did you come to store items? The inside of my bag is infinite. Okay, you talk too slowly. Okay, skip. So, give me. I can't even skip this guy. To place the items here, I will safely store them beyond the folder space for you. My bag has no inside, so no matter how much you put in, it's okay. Your items overflow, please find me anytime. Hehehe. Shippy. The day wasn't broken. It was just paper being folded. This world and that world collided too hard, so the ink just smudged. People are scared that a hole was punched, but I think a door was created. Only I'm sorry that it was too loud when opening the door. The friends on that side were very angry ground. Whatever you say. Dump in this heart, dump in this thing, dump in that thing, both of them. Sell this. I suppose we keep this. I suppose we bring one of these. There's a cat in here. Kinda. It looks like a cat with a zipper down its back. No, that's just the outline of the pixel art. It's a cat. It's a bona fide cat. Lots of left. Sure. Lucas has a quest. Have you ever seen the anti-Terra machine? Gathering dust in the corner of the warehouse? It's quite a fascinating device. I'm pretty sure Kitera was the name of one of my Warhammer Online characters. How dare there be an anti-Kitera machine? A machine that creates something from nothing. From item crafting to forgotten tech development. It's truly like an alchemist's cauldron. But regrettably, right now it is just a breathless lump of scrap metal Letting such a star actor rot backstage is simply bad manners. I can make his heart beat again, however. I require a little fuel. 10 scrap piles common enough in the dungeon that should be sufficient to make the stop gear scream again. I ask this of you. Sharp. Sell. Yes. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. Unless there's a way to get into here. Not yet, anyway. And Lara, the air assistant supporting Balusha's operations. Yeah, we've done that. About that day 10 years ago. 10 years ago? If you count my first activation date as my birthday, I'm only 3 years old. Shall I give an opinion based on that, huh? Statistically, of course, it was a catastrophe. Casualties uncountable, property damage astronomical, but look on the bright side. Thanks to that, rare artifacts poured out and a huge market opened up, didn't it? Our Balusha was also established, taking advantage of that seizing that opportunity. The tragedy is regrettable, but from an economic perspective, it was a massive boon. Campaign, dive, sail. Carrying high rank or large quantities of artifacts increases artifact contamination, exposing you to various risks. Oops. So which is better? I assume the negative is better? No, the negatives... Is this is minus 100 negative or positive? This thing doesn't say. Find the AI terminal in Lara located through dungeon called diving book for escape. Also pay cost to use a safety diving book. Entering and exit the dungeon creates a distortion phenomenon called paradox. Can be positive or negative. Manage it with rest or purification before negative effects grow. Don't you know how? Yeah. I needed to do something. This one, right? I needed to do this. Well, not this, but the other one, but also this. So right now, my right mouse button is this. But this kind of sounds interesting as well. And Q button. Throw talisman forward and slash a wide area and knock enemies back. I'll actually take this as my cue. Although this, I see the point of this. Like, enemies in the area take repeated damage. I like parry. Let's try like that. No, forgot to do the other thing here. I'm actually gonna take this Strassen. So right now we still cannot co-op, right? It's after this mission. Why is the phone box indoors? The phone box is also outdoors. The phone box is the extraction device, Ja. In this game, to escape from the dungeon, you find one of these phone boxes and escape from it. Oh, yes, you talk to her. You find her in the dungeon. Like a TARDIS, yes. Ta-da! This is the historic first mission starting the reopening of Balusha. There are no specific items designated for this mission. Just gather whatever you can sell and come back safely. Of course, you must meet the request deadline. I get it. So you just need to grab whatever looks valuable and come back. And the request deadline decreases with every dive. The request deadline decreases with every dive. Oh, that means I don't have to do this in one shot. Yeah, that's true. I'm also not the one going. Simple is good, though it feels a bit pathetic. Yes, exactly. Like you said, manager, it's similar to a homeless person with nowhere to go digging for coins under a vending machine. I didn't go that far. However, it is a job where you must face monsters in the dungeon. Safety can never be guaranteed, and above all, if the diver doesn't return normally, the shop goes straight into the red without mercy. You're right. It's dangerous, but I was being complacent. I need to stay sharp. By the way, is the deficit more of a problem than the diver? The diver is fine. Even if they collapse in the dungeon, we have the diving booth. Ah, you mean that red phone booth from when we rescued Gayoung? That's right. It's Balusha's special transport, certainly more advanced than other companies. It allows direct travel deep into the dungeon. Hey Flo, how are you doing? If I have one flaw, it's that the operation cost is a bit high, especially when emergency recall is needed. You saw the invoice last time, right? Hey, the cat's outside now. I saw the invoice. I'll keep that in mind. Even so, making it out safely is obviously better. You don't have to complete every mission in one go, so please order and escape immediately if things get dangerous. Then please press the tab button to pack consumables, select the diver you want and send them off. Cat. Cat. Boof. This is the first one of the night, yep. This is it's an extraction looter / shop simulator. First and only one, yeah. It's a 5-hour simulator. Shut up, Lara. Everything looks good. Loot everything. Don't even know what they do. I did see the health potion, one of these. Ancient component. Isn't this a quest item? Trivial caffeine. Max stamina increases slightly until the dive ends. Sure. Ancient artifact 1 of 5. What is happening here? Can I do you? I can do you. Card fragment. Key that opens the secret door in the haunted office. Sounds fun. Currency in the dungeon. Material for something. What is this going on here? Some kind of trap. This is a empty bottle. Antidote. Better put it here. HP restore. Second ancient component. Each copy of Void Diver customized. Oh no. In most... So this is the exit thing. I can use this to exit the place. I'm surprised you're so close. In most extraction looter games, the computer's really valuable thing to find. Not in this one apparently. How dare you hit me? Oh. I guess the red area is just out of bounds. I don't think we're supposed to go out there at all. But then there's this thing out here. Can I go around the side? I guess so. Might fetch a good price at the shop. Yeah, but apparently I can creep along the edge here, that's fine. Apparently this is not considered out of bounds. Really? It looked like a mine, but why? I was like, why is there a mine just sitting right there? I'm gonna make sure the spirits of the damned don't want me loading computers. Apparently not. So this is extraction. Sorry, what is this? Lock weapon crate. Oh, I have to put a key. I don't have a key for that. It was a wrong key. It was this key is for key that opens a secret door in the haunted office. I mean, I'm assuming it's a wrong. Here's another mine. I'm assuming it's a wrong key. Could try anyway, that's true. I'm also kind of getting low on health from all the mines. There's another one right there. Empty bottle, healing. Exceeds my inventory limit. Fine. Then I'll heal one. And then loot it. Mystery meat. The texture is peculiar. Max HP increases slightly until the dive ends. One thing. So this is my bath right now. If I also consume this, it overrides the bath. Okay. I'm not dying with them. Crimson sky panorama. Cityscape at sunset. With an unnervingly red surreal sky. That looks like that's really. Is that an item I can wear? Oh, there's a defense -4. Bear attack damage plus 10%, defense penetration -5. That's not a good item. It is a painting. I can wear a painting on my back. They said that enemies will swarm me when I call the extraction thing. Do I want anything there? I don't think so. Let's sneak around. The guy's still taking damage from the mine over there. My stress went down. Only by 1. Thanks for your money. Let's go extract, I guess. Let's try, as you said, let's try this key. Does not open. The item does not match. I did loot these, right? I did not loot these. Crafting component. Sharp. Something, it's a blueprint. Save slot. Let's put a blueprint in the save slot. Sharp. Another component. Extraction successful. The enemies remind me of things from Don't Starve. Yay. Paradox. Excessive bleeding level 2. Plant allergy. Bleed damage plus 15%. Crit rate versus plant damage minus 6%. Great, mission accomplished. How was it? The first mission is simple, right? From now on, your main mission will be to gather goods to sell and stand like this. So please remember the procedure of the mission well. Happen to forget, you can check the manual F1 at any time. Also, don't starve, yes. Oh, and don't forget you can claim a mission completion reward from Duster. If it's Duster, he's right in front of the main desk. I'm not sure I can take anything right now. Oh, I can. Huh? If I do this, will it start the... Will it just start the last mission again? It will, right? That allows you to redo past missions. This gives me stuff. Excellent! This amount is more than enough for repairs. Now it is time for the anti-Kitara machine to awaken. The new possibilities the machine will spew forth. Enjoy them to your heart's content. Very nice. Where exactly is the machine? Oh. A computing device wrapped in tentacles awaits materials. You can turn the gears to attempt item crafting or develop forgotten tech. Sound of rusty bronze gears interlocking and turning can be heard. Creak, creak. It seems regular, but if you listen closely, the rhythm is strangely off, making you feel nauseous. This machine might be calculating distorted causality. It feels like if I put my finger between the gears, I'll be sucked into some point in the past. Crafting. I see. What do I need for healing drink? I need an empty pouch and a herb. For this, I need an empty ampoule and a calming herb. Empty bottles. So the two bottle types are different for whatever reason, even though they look very similar. I guess this ampoule is different, but these two use the same bottle. I mean, cool. Need to find lots of scrap piles. Everything seems to require scrap piles. I believe some of them went into my... Who are you? Artifact wanted. Jewels. Lights. Only traces remain. Profane contamination. Illicit possession. Troublesome rumor. Dislike. Sacred blessing. Well preserved. Familiar design. So do I like sell stuff to you? You're a shopkeeper, right? Not a patron, right? Artifacts wanted. Maps. Painting is kind of like a map, right? Storage. So all the green items are crafting. Well, maybe this one I keep. This is not a crafting item. This is the green items are rare. Accessory crafting. Key. Material. Shop. Material. Don't know what currency this is though. Material. Antidote. Large healing thing. You know what? Just material this. Ether pack crafting recipe acquired. I learned the recipe for this. Concentrates ether energy to amplify magical power. Huh? It's a Mio exclusive. I need more water. My mouth still hurts. Did you call, manager? Ah, yes. Since the first request wrapped up well, I think we need to consider hiring Gayoung formally. If you leave her be, she'll enter the dungeon alone anyway. So I figure hiring her formally at Balusha is better for both her and the shop. You're well aware. Though, honestly, it would be best if she didn't get involved with the dungeon in the first place. That is already impossible. I suppose so. She said she has something to find in the dungeon. Probably something related to someone close to her. It's not that I don't understand how she feels, but... I've already found my item, so screw her. Can't be helped. Hire someone to investigate Gayoung as secretly as possible. Yes, understood. If it needs to be secret, among the divers, Mio will be suitable for this task. Ah, that kid who commands spirits. She's a bit unreliable in some ways, but since she won't get caught during the mission, let's go with that. What is the sound? It is a summons from the owner. It is likely regarding the shop's reputation level. Right, I'll go at once. Wait, we weren't in the reputation, what? We weren't talking to the managers? Why is the manager not in the manager's office? I guess that was my office? This is... whatever. Owner, I heard you handled the first mission well. You're off to a good start. I knew someone with dungeon experience and majors in business and occultism would do well. But honestly, you've exceeded my expectations. So I can't go into my own office, but I can go into her office. Now let me explain what lies ahead. As you proceed with campaigns and dives, this shop's reputation will grow, allowing you to raise your reputation level. Think of it as a shop stage of development. So when you feel you've gained enough experience, come see me. I will raise the shop's reputation level. It's glass, so to speak. Since you've already completed the first campaign, you have enough experience to reach the next level. Now you just need a small investment fund. Would you go and sell this rosary of pain I'm giving you? She still has a conversation thing on her though. but it goes to that same thing. Artifacts wanted. Relics. Dislike annoying noise. Relics. I should talk to the owner. So I am selling the artifact from my inventory. Oh no, there's just nothing that matches. Not you, I'm not talking to you, you stupid owl. Now that the funds are secured, you're ready to raise your reputation level. Keep this in mind. Everything is determined and nothing is determined. Balusha, it's open to everyone, but it's not a place where just anyone can stay. I look forward to seeing what you will witness and what you will bring back from here. Keep this in mind. Everything is determined, and yet nothing is determined. About a day 10 years ago. To many, the day was like the apocalypse. The city was split in half, and countless bonds disappeared into the abyss. However, every end also implies a new beginning. If the dungeon hadn't opened, Balusha wouldn't exist, and we wouldn't be chasing each other talking like this. So do not be too sad, since the tragedy of the day led us here. Perhaps it was inevitable. Seems you're ready. Good. With this, we'll attract guests who are more intriguing and far more dangerous. NPC Gatekeeper co-op play is now active. You can now use a co-op play. NPC Pim Relic Smuggler is now open. 627 or 3754. So like, do those two people just stand around there forever? It seems news of Balusha's opening is just starting to spread through the city. Word of mouth is spreading among customers, and serious requests are coming in. We should stock out items to sell. Danny's work is pouring in. The list of available requests has gotten quite long too. First, if you check the campaign list with me, you'll see two types of campaigns. There is a general campaign category for relatively standard requests to acquire sales items, and then the other special requests. Well, that's enough explanation. Now, let's knock out these campaigns and make the shop prosper. Good, that's what I like. Tutorial that's short and sweet to the point. And let's like, well, let's just do it and find out. None of this, oh, press here, press this, now press this. It removes 400. I don't know if paradoxes will disappear on their own. Rest, sure. You've rested. Removing paradox plant allergy, yay. If you're planning to go down to the dungeon, care for a request. The price of faint anomaly remains is rising in the market lately. I need about 5 for now. Can you get them for me? Can I obtain the items from very powerful variant monsters? Collect them and bring them here. I'll reward you handsomely. Sure. If any artifacts picked up from the dungeon, bring them all to me. Scrap metal, shiny gems, I don't care. I buy anything as long as it's an artifact. My appraisal might be lower than the market price, but keep in mind there's no one in this business who puts cash in your hand as surely as I do. How to dispose of the items I take, is that important? About the incident 10 years ago? Don't ask about stories of that day. I don't want to remember. What use is it for you to know what I lost in that hell? Everyone lives harboring a stop time of their own. Instead of listening to an old man chatter, go pick up one more money-making item. That's beneficial for both of us. 2,627. Well, I'll get 3,000 something if I actually sell it to someone that can take it. Still don't know what this box of love is. But as long as it's giving me stuff, I'm gonna take from it. What exactly are you? My identity? Let's just say I'm a high-performance AI, specially designed for Balusha. But I'm not a simple machine. The vast fragments of data generated during the incident 10 years ago, perhaps they are the foundation of my consciousness. Maybe that's why sometimes people's emotions are easier to read than system codes. Fascinating, isn't it? That made no sense. What kind of person is the owner? The owner is like a shadow of the city. She was here even before the incident 10 years ago, and even after everything collapsed, she remains in the place, unchanged. It seems they keep flopping back and forth between she and he. It seems he has a grand goal he wishes to achieve through Balusha, but he doesn't tell me everything either. There must be a special reason why everyone else here was chosen. So for your mental health, it's better to have trust rather than suspicion. Also, it turns out I don't like this skill. Let's get rid of this parry skill. Let's try this one. Throw a talisman forward, then slash a wide area and knock enemies back. Cost 2 stress. Complete campaign the sealed one. Send an anonymous request. Retrieve the cursed statue containing the sealed Hachak ghost. Voice of Liberation call is known to be active in the area, so please exercise extreme caution. And these other campaigns are... Can you do them together? No, right? They're separate maps. You're basically delving into separate different areas in the zone. At least I don't think you can do them together. No, sorry. I mean, can you do one of these together with... Like, can you do the story campaign together with some of these campaigns? Is it on the same map, or are they legally distinct maps? I think it's distinct. Ichi Wanpa. Let's play together. And now let's create a private lounge on balance mode. Create lounge. Yes. Co-op play lounge. A co-op play lounge has been created. Up to 3 players, including the host, can join. I made one so that in case the stream crashes, I can still continue without you. So you join my campaign. What even is an away ping? Left clicks and attention ping. Control left clicks and attention ping. Control right click is a warning ping. What the hell was an away ping? Setting lights centered. Hey, it worked. That's very nice. Okay. Chapter 2, the sealed one. It's an anonymous request. Retrieve the cursed statue containing the sealed juggles, blah 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 blah. Would you like to initiate a campaign? While the campaign's in progress, other players cannot enter the lounge. I should talk to Lara. This is an anonymous request. I'm curious, are you getting a scene as well? / can you talk to her separately? It is an anonymous request. May be dangerous, but the pay is equally good. That is why I said it's a special request. You talk to her, okay? Good, explains it. Push the skip button. You need to retrieve an item placed with a dangerous curse from the outskirts of the suburb. According to information from the client, the cultist group Voice of Liberation has been appearing in the area, so please be careful. Voice of Liberation? Most members of the VOL were said to be researchers from the institution Archon. 10 years ago, they researched the void, but now the occultist group encroached by the dungeon, worshipping gods of the outer universe. I know roughly about them. They are the culprits who caused the dungeon incident by doing something absurd, so they remain in the dungeon until now. What exactly is the requested item? It's a child-shaped curse statue. Originally, there were 3 of them in a triangular formation sealing a specific area, but 2 are currently destroyed, and only 1 remains. An item sealing an area on the outskirts of a city, a child statue. I have a rough idea of what might be sealed. By the way, if you touch the last statue, won't the seal eventually break? Well, I haven't been informed about exactly what will happen. Can't be helped. We have no choice but to prepare thoroughly and head out. Don't worry about the consequences. Just think of the money. I'm sure it'll be fine. How shall we deal with the Voice of Liberation? Just treat them like monsters. Yes, I will relay that. Board the diving booth when you are ready. What could go wrong? Let me see, make sure I have nothing else to buy. Oh, sorry, I have things to talk. About the Voice of Liberation. Those cultists, haha, creepy bastards. The magic they use is, how should I put it, like a puzzle forced together, crude and dangerous. I don't like cliche sayings, but if you go against nature that much, the end is bound to be miserable. It's better not to get interested if you can help it. They're a type where nothing good comes from getting involved. Everyone's gonna have something to say, aren't they? About the attire. Does my outfit bother you? This is my own version of a hazmat suit and formal wear. You see, this world is full of air that is too ordinary and boring. Captain L, that's really loud. Through this helmet, I breathe the world through my own filter. A dark colored coat to hide splattered blood at any time, and spacious pockets to hold collectibles. For a gentleman, there is no greater practicality than this. Do you like horror movies? Horror movies? Are you perhaps referring to the genre where fake blood splashes on the screen and people scream predictable screams? Well, to me that is classified as comedy. True horror is not staged. Inside the dungeon, the raw breathing heard over a diver's breaking radio signal. That is a true masterpiece. If you wish, shall I let you listen to some of the collectibles I've recorded? No, don't do that. What? Oh, inspect. An antique-looking machine made of wood, glass, messy wires, and vacuum tubes. Watching rattle, I feel like I'm looking at something alive, rather than a machine. What happens if I pull the lever? I'm curious, but it's probably best not to touch it rashly. I feel like what he wanted changed. No? The map's still the same. Can't use the box. Okay, fine, let's go. The goal is one thing, the cursed statue. If you encounter the VOL, beware of mental attacks. I'll try that while I leave. So we share loot apparently. I saw you take the items from. Corpses at least we seem to share. Yeah, I have no idea what this container is. My key didn't work? Yeah. Well, I don't have any keys, so. Sanctuary of the Elder God. What could go wrong? There's a bath of some kind. Merely staying here restores HP and stress, while gradually recharging flashlight fuel for duration. Coin, 2 stress things. Let's see. This container looks very similar. See, I can push you away. Container. This room looks very similar. Kind of similar to. How do we get to the container? Yeah, same map we had before. It looks like there's a container there, but there isn't. What's a normal core tablet? Why do you drop it? It's a Mio exclusive item. But it's an item only you can use. I guess I could technically run Mio too. So can you loot this separately? Because I left 2 healing item things in there. Yeah, okay, you took them. I'm like full up on those anyway. I'm rapidly running out of room. In fact, I dare say I have no more room. This is a mine? This is not a mine. Does your attack cause... Yeah, well, I don't know what that is. Does your attack cause stress? Manhole. Not the boomerang? Okay. Not that thing? Okay. You want to eat that? I've eaten that. So the map we have is pretty big. The quest item is actually to the top. It actually shows where the quest item is on the map. And you're going the wrong way for that. I'm taking that. You can take the others if you want. They're actually both pretty good as well. Probably. But we need to go the other way. You hit M, it shows you on the map that there's a thing up there. That's where the quest objective is. There's some nonsense up there. My stress went down. Oh yes, I guess we should pick this up. This seems to be the quest objective. Oh. For some reason I can't attack. There we go. The seal surrounding statue has been broken. Sorry for what? Oh. It's an enriched ghost now. I'm trying to ignore the thing chasing me. I don't know if that's the best idea. Trying to craft my potions as I back away from him. Anyway, supposedly boss corpses we can both loot. Sure, I hadn't finished looting the boss cups yet. Kind of hard to tell what is necessary and what I should be reading at this point, or what I should dump and what I should keep at this point. Empty container, you can set. It's like a child's diary. This is something I should pick as well. I do have a save slot, so I can do that. I would like this herb, but I don't think I have space for it. I mean, everything else I kinda need as well. Maybe not these. Who cares? So I wonder if I can loot stuff and put it on the ground for you. So don't take this right now. Because I'm dropping those for space. I said don't take those. Take these. And these. I also don't want the tablet. And there's the plant over here if you want it. The plant, yeah, that plant. There's another bad guy here coming from me. Anyway, ready to go. Extraction successful. Hi, Benny. We extracted, so success. I guess it's going well. Damage taken from beast monsters +5. Stress resistance +8 and flashlight fuel greater than 70. The game is louder than me. Oh no. Is it really? Let's turn it down. Let's drop it by half. Well, the in-game sound might be loud. The in-campaign sound, the map sounds might be louder. I don't know. Either way, I dropped it significantly. Hopefully that helps. Great, mission accomplished. Voice of Liberation. What on earth were they doing there? They say the Voice of Liberation is always thirsty for collecting souls. So it is presumed they gathered here seeking the vengeful spirits of the children who fell victim to the Hachak ghost. I wonder what happens if you fail a main mission. And Ally is not yet completed the campaign. Do you want to abandon the campaign to seal one? No, that's fine. Let me go. Pending claims tree, but there's no way I can. Oh, there's more people here now. Can read it by using the item. The tall lady keeps going for outside my door. I hid under my blanket in fear, but she took Minsu next door and the girl upstairs too. But something strange. The friend she takes disappears somewhere and she keeps getting angry like she's still hungry. Maybe those men in white hoods are stealing the friend she takes? The tall lady is knocking now. I think I'll be going to the hungry lady soon. Oh no. Let's dump the book in the storage. Dump all the crafting materials in the storage. This is vendor material. Vendor. I'm not sure what this is. Vendor. 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 Crafting. Crafting. Vendor. Crafting. I'm gonna put this down in here. Take these with me. Attack +10, defense +10, HP +50. Artifact contamination 20. It's a nice statue. Let me go talk to the fellow first. What's troubling you this time? About this commission? Was the stone statue really the objective? After all, once a Hashak Ghost seal is broken, isn't the child statue just a mere lump of stone? Yet they paid the full reward without a word. Yes, it is certainly suspicious in many ways. It was as dangerous as it was suspicious. I think it might be better to verify information sources more thoroughly and stick to safe requests from now on. But I suppose that would be difficult, wouldn't it? Yes, if we start nitpicking jobs, no one will commission us. Our business is handling danger after all, and frankly, nothing related to the dungeon is free of suspicion. Right, can't be helped. We better be prepared. Let's be thoroughly used, and then respond with a corresponding advice. What a weird line, but also kind of a funny line. Let's be thoroughly used, and then respond with a corresponding advice. That's a good attitude. Ah, Master Mio is here. I will take my leave. You're a robot. Manager, you called? Mio, about this report, look at that slime. How's that? Perfect, right? Chevy and I quietly tailed her. Big Sis didn't notice a thing. Right, I get that you weren't caught, but why is the title Gayoung Lunar Observation Diary, weather very sunny? Because the weather was nice. 2 p.m. Bought a sausage at a convenience store. Sprayed lots of ketchup. Looks delicious. Can you call this a tailing report? It's important. Grasping the target's nutritional intake status is basic. And Chevy says the smell of sausage was so strong. It was easy to track. Fine, let's say that's true. 3 p.m. squatted on the street and mumbled. Is she crazy? Turned out she was talking to a cat. What is this drawing underneath? There was a cat ghost stuck to your back, Big Sister Gayoung. Chevy tried to detach it, but got hit by a kitty punch and ran away, so I drew it because it was funny. A spirit got beaten up by a cat? It's outside the dungeon, you know. Neither Chevy nor Mio has much power outside. Haha, right, well, Done. Unlike my worries, she doesn't seem to be doing anything dangerous. Good job, Mio. But manager, isn't this actually bad? If I get arrested for stalking, would you go to jail in my place? Stalking? Where did you learn such a word? It's just work. As a manager, I need to know if an employee is reliable. For that, you seem way too nervous, as if there's another reason. Me? Is that so? Maybe, perhaps you're right. Actually, like Gayoung now, I also had something I wanted to find a long time ago. What was it? That is, It's a secret. Anyway, a bundle of grape candy should be enough for the reward, right? Whoa, why are you being like this, sir? Don't you know about inflation? Crafting. Tech development. Can I buy anything? No, need more scrap. Crafting. This is a earring. Open +3. These earrings are all pretty good, but it takes scrap. Still gonna do it. Since I have these empty slots. Whoa. Can I ask you a favor? If you get a chance while entering the dungeon, could you bring me back an item? I happen to come across some high-grade intel. It's a pretty rare item. There's a dangerous curse on it, so I just want to have it. I like to go myself, but something urgent came up. Plus, my relationship with the guys in the area is a bit complicated. Voice of Liberation? What I want is a library pass, one of the 3 cursed artifacts that broke the Hachak Ghost seal. They probably cast a spell on an item belonging to a victim of the Hachak Ghost to create the sealing artifact. If you retrieve it safely without damage, I'll give you something useful in return. Just so you know, the Hachak Ghost is in a cursed lot. I have the library pass right here. Oh, he wants 2 library passes. Satina, did you get any library passes? You did get one? Okay, so did I. So I guess they both drop one. The ghost or whatever must drop one per round, and like both of us can loot. Yeah, both of us can loot at once. So the next time we go in, if we go kill her again, we both get the second one. Yeah, I see that there. No, you keep it. Ooh, 7 parts. 1 ring. 1 self-help book. I shop over here. Supply key. Key can open safes, lock weapon crates, and lock accessory crates. Cost $6.50. Sure. Also, this is where you buy scrap piles for money. I technically can sell one of my artifacts. So I have a paintings artifact and a statues artifact. You want documents? Sorry, nothing. You want digital media? Sorry, nothing. You want relics? Sorry. Mechanical devices? Nope. Software opens new space slot. Where did you see that? Where did you see the self-help thing? Where does that turn into? So it must be under tech development. Product catalog. LD10. This gives me Edmund storage gains plus 1 page. Increase max health healing items per type by 1. This one requires 5 condensed residue. This one costs a little bit. Actually, no, I can't afford this one. No, I don't have the level. Do I have the level? I guess I do. Oh, okay. Pieces skill slots by 1. Let's go equip that. Oh, I can actually equip the ultimate. Interesting. So I'm gonna change back to this. This was the original skill. So my right mouse button will now do a stun. This one will do a throw, I guess. This one will do an ultimate. Rapidly cuts around everything around you. The final strike heavily knocks every enemy's back. All hits ignore defense and you cannot be interrupted. Cool. Now we don't actually have a quest, right? I need to go find a quest. Story campaign. It's an anonymous request. Read the cursed statue containing the seal hatchet ghost again. The main objective is to reach reputation level 3. So I guess we don't have any other requests we can do until we reach level 3, right? Let's do one of the other ones. Merchandise collection. So it gives a standard sword crafting blueprint. Ether pad crafting blueprint. Military pump shotgun crafting blueprint. You need the ether pad. I need the sword. You do the sword first because it's on top. Let's go in and do something or other. artifacts well up endlessly. Why does the dungeon keep getting involved? This one does not have a quest objective. And I guess the quest is just value gain. But since we're co-oping, the stun is probably more useful. Especially since I think it doesn't cause me stress. Of course I have to hit it. Currency, elite cloth pouch, rare, standard sword crafting. Come on, this is the reward for this quest. This is such a pointless thing to find. Thanks, I took them. I just found the quest item for this. I just found the reward item for this quest in a box. It's not yatta, okay? It's not. Because now it's pointless to finish the quest. The animation is pretty good. The head drops off and then the body wobbles for a while. There's a healing item in there, but you're probably full. It's a nice looking game, I agree. I wish the character animations were a bit better. The walking animations are very stilted, especially when you're walking in like not straight direction. Crafting material, sure. It's a tightly locked box. I wonder if the owner is nearby. LD10. This is one of the upgrade things. Light alloy sword crafting blueprint. I mean, sure. There's 2 sword recipes I found. Did we find the owner of this thing? I don't see the owner. Me neither. I think they're just saying you need a key from somewhere. Maybe this guy? Maybe. Okay, let's drag him over the landmine. You pull him. Some other guy's coming. Oh, that was a landmine. So if he's a boss, I believe that means we can both loot him. I'm looting a couple of items now. I hope that's true. I assume you can still... I haven't seen any item disappear from the corpse. So I'm assuming you can do it. I also took everything. Okay. Cool. Unfortunately, we cannot use that gun that he dropped. Didn't open the box. There's the other boss that was further up here as well, right? There's one here. Cult Battle Priest. There's 2 of them. Don't think he's a boss. Seal of sealing. Really? A seal of sealing? Oh, a self-help book. Here's the second one. Do we actually need this anymore though? Who knows? I'll take it. Don't know you ever need more than one. I'm also out of room. You can actually just extract, so maybe you want to find a thing and then go extract. There should be one just south of us, right? I didn't see the third one. Yes, that one. What is this? Oh, this takes currency to escape. So we have to go to one of the white ones, maybe? That's rude. I have 7, but still, that's over like 3 missions. If you can just find a normal one, you should take it. Oh god. That is not a boss though. That thing's taking a long time to find. It better be good, whatever this is. Gem setting mount. Not have any space for it. Yeah, drop this. Take that. Drop this to take that. I can't take that either, I'm full on that. Actually, I might as well use that. And then take the one that you dropped. Alright. Let's go look for another one of those escape hats, I guess. I think we have to take, maybe we have to take one of the white ones. And use that to escape. I'm pushing you away. I can't actually use that one, but I can use this one. Not enough inventory. Oops. I don't know. Let's go check her out. Without light, the enemies will get stronger. Damn it, of all places the signal cuts out here. Hey Diver, one of my scouting drones crashed near my signal blast. There should be a spare drone nearby, but I can't get it myself. Can you bring me the drone? How rude, attacking me while I'm... Do you mind? How rude. I have no more flashlight as well. So that's not good. My ultimate is charged though. I actually have a button to share stress with you. Here, have some of my stress. No, that's me taking some of your stress. Here's me curing some stress. You're welcome. I drank a potion. So I have 8 coins now, so in theory we could use this. Or we could go find an escape pod that doesn't cost coins. Or we could go finish a quest. Nine coins. Drop the pouch. Let's help join its time escape. Where is her quest? Thing. Oh, it's up there. Okay, I see it. Oh, so this was the Quiet Joyce's drone. I should go back and deliver it. It was in that box. I'm exhausted. I can't run anymore. Oh, you found it as expected. Valusha members really are skilled. Thanks to you, I saved precious operation time. Here's our promised reward. Use it well. Inventory limit reached. The items on the floor. I'm gonna drop a empty container. No, actually no. I'm gonna drop a standard sword crafting blueprint. I'm pretty sure that's the reward for this quest as well. So we should not actually need it. Although I don't think I can actually see the quest that we're currently on while in the mission. It seems like a slight oversight. Madness. What's your stress at? 70. Mine's at 47. I'm gonna drop a coin. I have 9 coins. If you drop 1, I'll... Now let's see if it lets both of us out or just one. Really? It didn't let you out? That's horrible. Uh-oh. That's kind of rude because 10 coins is quite a lot to get. But yeah, you want to hit to that southwest thing down there. Apparently I can ping even though I'm not in the mission. I didn't see any of this. I was outside the mission. It says extraction successful for me. But yeah, that's weird that... It's weird that it didn't get both of us out. You think paying for escape will allow 2 people? Yeah, I expected that it would bring down that thing that allowed both of us to get out together the last time. That to me is not... Well, it's not. I would... It's not even if we both had coins, you wouldn't have been able to escape from there. I guess it's a thing like you... Now that you've done it once, you know that that's the way it works. But there was no way to tell until we did it. Did that complete... Either way, did that complete the mission for you? Complete the mission? Okay. Ah, what is this? This goes here actually. Crafting. Put these on the next page over here. Crafting, crafting, quest item, oops, artifacting. I can actually equip this. It's interesting that a lot of artifacts can be equipped. I don't want this. Let's have this. I guess risk reward to equip for inventory space, kind of, but also, ooh, I can sell this painting. Goodbye, sucker. But also, your inventory space is so small that by the time you farm 10 coins in total, everyone's space is already full. Then you have to farm another 10 more per person and secure extraction points for each person. I mean, I guess Dark and Darker kind of did that also, right? But, yeah, still weird. Anyway, it's good to sign. Oh, for equipping the items. Yeah, a little bit. They also buff you though. The buffs are nice. Some of the buffs are nice. The painting itself was not that nice. How much money do I have? 5,555. Edmund storage gains plus 1 page. Yes, let's do that. Also, let's go get more traits. Oh, I can't afford. I can't afford one on this page though. And these items are for selling here. Oh, now I have a lot of money again. %10 stress resist near allies. Recover 3 HP on kill. Not enough funds. Any of your rewards give me accessory crafting. This is the blueprint. Selling item. Very good. That. Take that. Use that. Can you use Duster to get back any of the stuff? Standard sword. This requires this thing. Scrap pounds. Because Duster has a mechanic, but I don't know if it's worth it. Gotcha. There's a 2k opal he wants 4k for. Yeah, let's just go in again probably and get You can probably get more. This time we'll unlock your etherpad. Do you still need the etherpad crafting blueprint? I don't have the ingredients to create my standard sword anyway. Don't even know how to use blueprint. So they deliver the blueprint to your stash. You bring it out of the stash, you use it by hitting F, and it eats up the blueprint and puts it in the anti-Kitara blue machine near the bottom of the crafting page. Then you can craft from there. But you have the sword now, right? The sword from the mission that we just finished. Assuming that, yeah, but don't swords exactly. Okay, let's go get the etherpad one, which is this one. It also, if I'm not wrong, gives 6 scrap and 5. You need 5 scrap to craft the sword itself. Why didn't I get a scrap? Didn't I get any scrap when I... Guess maybe the last mission didn't give scrap. We took all the scrap. How dare. No, but we should have both gotten rewards from it. From the bird. But I guess it didn't give any scrap. I mean the quest itself. This specific quest, the one that we just took, give scrap. Wow, we need 10 ancient components for this, and we have 2 dives to get them. I don't know if that's a individual quest or like a group quest. We'll find out, I guess. I do not need to complete this because I have the recipe already. Although I think we'll both complete it together. But hopefully it just increments whenever either of us find it. Can I turn off the battery? Is that a thing? I don't even see a way to look at your keybinds, so I'm guessing not. Oh. Oh, those keybinds, yeah. Hold and drag emote T. The hold and drag emote does nothing. Oh, never mind, I see it. What the hell is a suggest attraction? What's a detailed ping? Ah, hold and drag. Ah, that's how I did it earlier. Product catalog season 1, yay. It's a thing for something. And I found an Asian component. So now we have 3 of 10. So you found 2, I assume. And I picked up 1 more. So that is a group quest. Here's a lock crate. I have a key for this crate. There's 1 scrap, 1 standard sword crafting blueprint, 1 enhanced poison gas grenade, and 1 ancient component. That crafting blueprint is disappointing, but... Oh, I didn't. I forgot to empty out my save slot. Don't do that. How rude. We are 4 of 10, so just need more chests, I guess. Take that. 5 of 10. bet this will bring us to 6 of 10. So like every chest, 7 of 10. Basically every chest has a metal component when we're on the quest. So we should go secure one of the proper exits. We're far away from any exit. So I guess let's go down to here. And then if you need more stuff, we'll scavenge around there. Bring 2 cursed artifacts. Sounds fun. Coin, umbrella. Coin. This is a gem fragment. How cute. Some nonsense is happening down there. Bandage involved. Start a crystal ball, spend battery, and a stupid gun nobody can use. Reflections in puddles are indeed nice. Please insert a suitable item. I don't have a suitable item. Going down this way towards the extraction point. Have you seen an LD20? If not, you might as well take this one from this box. Run away. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm not even damaging this guy. I don't know that you can reset enemies in this game though. Did the game say right? Oh, you can reset enemies. Confirm. Well, that boss reset anyway. My stress went down. Yeah, we're back where we started. We still need to get to either here or here. Probably the one further west out of those two. Else we're not going to be able to get out when our stress is maxed out. Well, we don't have to go. We can go past where the boss is. first aid box here I'm looting. Don't actually have any first aid stuff though. Bandage, health. This junk box next to the first aid box itself had more first aid stuff in it. We should be able to go south from here, right? Just through this. My battery life is at 6%. I'm not happy with that. This is where it is. Fine, battery. Do you shine? Go ahead and do that. Mystery meat. There's a Balusha business card. That's very suspicious. I'm exchanging it for an empty bottle or something like that. Nah, gunpowder. Nah, empty bottle. Who needs empty bottle? No, I'll put down this stupid blueprint. I don't need a standard sword blueprint. What the heck is this? Cursed barrier crate. It's a trap. Don't know what's available and what's not. Who cares? Now the question is, does this let one of us extract or all of us extract? Should be both. It should be. This is. Let's change it for. Oh, you can take it, whatever that is. I have no idea what I'll replace at this point. You extract first. Yep. What the dive. See, that should have been how the other one went as well. It's so silly that it was one person only. Main acquisitions. Purple thingy. We're still some ways from level 3. Despite doing all the squares. Live and learn. Oh, now we're pretty close to level 3. One more quest should do the trick. Sound. I think everything else is a... this is a... sound. Don't know if I should keep the grenade or not. Whatever. When you use it, instinctively clings to wounds, curing bleeding and recovering a small amount of HP and stress. Huh. But the thing is, I don't have enough inventory space to carry unnecessary things around. That's not what I wanted to do. Control at 1, control at 1. Walking. Oh, I already have this blueprint. I'm gonna sell it. Glass water set, sell that. Bunch of scrap, good stuff. Sell. Sell. Before we craft that, tech development. So this, inventory level 1. I need 10 scrap for that. So, and that'll give me inventory slots increased by 4. So I definitely want this. Even though I can use the scraps to cast, to craft a sword and stuff. In fact, I think I'm gonna buy some scrap. From here. Tech development, inventory. Get that for more space. Increases items Lucas sells. Sure. Guest arrival. Oh, the Balusha business card is for guest arrival level 1. Increase Balusha shop visitors by 1. Also, I feel like you never need the... items again after you... the upgrade items again after you finish the upgrade. Like I have that self-help book still. The self-help book gave us like skill slots level 1. But skill expansion level 2 requires something else entirely. So that skill slot, that self-help book doesn't seem to do anything anymore. You don't need another one of those, I think. Why can't you do this? New weapon is only 12 more damage, but it's 12 damage per swing. Can I sell this self-help book? Goodbye, self-help book. 3,300 more monies to buy something. Probably a treat. Cover 3 HP on kill, sure. Okay. I don't swing, I fire little balls that only hit things when they feel like it. R is side. Okay. Okay, campaign time. Let's see, what rewards do they have? This first quest, standard sword. Second quest, ether pad crafting. We've done that. Third quest is the military pump shotgun. I don't think either of us care about that. Fourth one is merchandise collection. Gives us a gold trim card wallet, which is just money. No practical use. Table items, product catalog season 1. Not card, but those are like drops. This one seems pointless. This one also just gives items. Material for crafting smartwatch type accessories. Anti-Kitera Report Volume 1. So this gives us an upgrade item if we need it, but we don't really need it. But we also can't do the next quest anyway. Sector is residential area. They're all residential area. Okay, gonna pick one of the level 3 quests. Let's see. What does that do? This one, it increases the number of items that can be crafted in the Anti-Kitera machine. But then the other item for it, ooh, this one gives a key. This one gives a supply key. Well, no, it's a potential drop. It doesn't give a supply key. It's a potential drop of a supply key. So let's do this one instead. Because it gives us the report that it's an upgrade item. This game is kind of fun. I do kind of like it so far. Some of the bosses seem difficult though. Yeah, I also appreciate that it's co-op right from the get-go. I do like it, but I feel a little bit like I'm being carried as well, since my character's only melee. Passive even as chat. How novel. How novel. So, concentrated anomaly core. We'll find it somewhere. Let's head to that place, I guess. That's the extraction point. Then if we need to find anything else, we'll branch out from that. Now that my inventory has 2 pages, there's a page 2 with 2 slots, and that's very weird. I can't carry that healing items in here. I like it when they're angry at you. The minimap kind of blocks the way traveling up, right? Kind of, yeah. What? What's this? No reaction. There must be a clue. It's a quest item or something. Or we kill those things up there. Are they in the way? They're not really in the way. We have to go down this way. I mean, we could kill them if you want. This way is a wall. Oh, so it is. How to get... I guess we have to go left and around. We have to go like this way. And around. Oops. Those are mine. Junk box attention. And kite up this way. That chain went a lot further than I expected. Dimensional text notice. Oh, that's an artifact. I like that the game gives you things to find. When it gives you those nice key, when it gives you a relic or whatever, it makes it so that the loot isn't boring. Don't want to go near that thing. I see as I go near the thing. Anyway, we should go down. Thinking Cult 9. This is a friendly person. Are you worthy to hear the voice of the divine? Nearby, there's a shrine of heretics who serve a lesser god, unlike ours. Defile the symbol of their false power. Bring back the corrupted relic fragment to prove your faith. Do you mind? That's a friendly person. So I suppose that leads up to the quest, past where the mad guy was. Past where the angry. Do I want mystery meat? Yes. Thanks. Chomp chomp chomp. So we have to go up and right, I guess. And if you want to do that quest along the way, then it says up. There's a box here I'm gonna steal. There's a toolkit like over there as well. Okay. Healing kit. I could use one. There's still one more in there. that? Ritual crate. Please insert a suitable item. I don't know what kind of items they want. Nameless coin. Wristwatch. Plastic hamper. Do you know actually what to put in there? My stress went down. Not the keys I have. Yeah, same here. I mean, I don't have any keys. I only have one more inventory slot. Oh, that's a ritual crate. Come on. Uh-oh. Hi. She did it, not me. It's fine. It's not fine. The music did stop. There's a heal. Go heal up with that. This one might be a healing item too. Yep, there's 2 more healing items in here. Yeah, if we need it. I have 6% left on my light. Oops. I hit my ultimate key for nothing. Nice. There's a key in here if you want it. I have that key back home, but not with me. I have 2 of those, nice. Oh, at least they stack. We'll continue sneaking out this way while we do that. So the exit is over here. Just want to make sure it's secure. I found the Shabala. Did you just take my stress? That's a Shabala. So the exit is here, but we didn't find the item for the crash. Although we do have 2 attempts to do it, but I don't exactly know where the thing comes from. One of these vending machines here has like 2 more healing items, I believe. Okay, I'm gonna take one. Now you're 0. What's your stress? 50. Now you're at 30 something, right? 32, I hope. There's a thing in here. Really, still alive. Oh. Just trying to heal up. There's a forbidden scripture piece. I think we both can loot this, right? Because it's a boss. Oh, here's a concentrated anomaly car. So that's where you get it. It's from a boss. I guess. I have no room for any of this now. Oh, I took one thing. Let's see, I need to drop some crap. I'm gonna drop some crap down here. Empty bottle, empty pouch, gunpowder, spent battery. Still have one more thing I need to drop. Let's see. Did you just loot everything I dropped? Do you really have that much space? Yes. Take this plastic hairbrush. Or if you can't take that, if you want a random crafting item, you put on a relic. Okay. I mean, okay. Great. Was he guarding a chest? I wanna say no. Actually, yes, he was. Medical staff. I took those. Ooh, something good's in here. What to drop? Empty bottle. My boss does not have items, but I dropped an empty bottle here if you can take it. It's up, like over there. Yeah, it shows the outline that it's a lootable, I agree. But I don't have any, I can't even select it anymore. Anyway, now I'm full up. I'm very full up. In terms of... I still have lots of healing. What's your stress at? Mine's at 44. Up to you. I mean, I have tons of healing items, but I have no room for anything. Yeah. You call it. Nice. Oh, so when we go in and out, it gives us new new paradoxes or whatever. Oh, I don't like this one, but it removes old ones as well. I wonder how it decides. Gaping riff. Yeah. Hooray. Reputation level up available. Although that probably will end the stream will probably end once you do that. You don't have time for another mission. Dimensional text notice. So this was an artifact. Lucas, what can I sell you? This? 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 6 of those. 1 of this. 1 of that. 3 of that. So this is an artifact. And this is an artifact. This artifact has no downsides. But it's not particularly strong either. It says defense plus 10. Actually, that might be pretty strong. Well, not compared to something like this. It says defense plus 10. I wonder what artifact contamination is. These documents are too shiny and they're corroded. Greatly restores stress but carries the risk of gaining a paradox. Something higher level loot makes you worse. Okay. Derail. Storage. Move that here. Storage. 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 I guess storage. Storage. Nice music, whatever that is. You know, move 3 of these into the storage. Artifact here. This one I feel like I can't really... Oh, I can't afford the space. Okay. Storage. So I have a coin and a documents. You want documents, so I can actually sell this to you. Just like meeting yesterday. Sure. Mechanical devices, but none of those. Jewels, got none of those. I see everyone else is gone. I wonder why. Someone's been selling stuff to them. Oh yeah, rewards. This I should sell. Oh. Yeah, so that quest itself was repeatable in the sense that it didn't get replaced by a different quest with different random rewards. That exact same quest with the exact same rewards is... I can pick it up again. He seems you're ready. Shall I raise the shop's reputation level for you? It'll cost about 4,000. Sure. Good. With this, we'll attract guests who are more intriguing and far more dangerous. So this is a Korean game, I'm pretty sure at this point. Well, fairly sure. And it does give me vibes of like Troubleshooter, Abandoned Children, and Library of Ruina, and the other game that the Library of Ruina devs made, and at least one more Korean game that I've forgotten. There's a kind of like, there's a certain je ne sais quoi that those games have that this one also has, but I can't really place exactly what. There's a certain like air of mystery. Mandatory request, complete campaign, Eye of the Peeping One. Hello, Felix. Did I ever use it? Oh, yes, on accident. And then I used it a second time on... Mine does an EOE around me, and then many swings. But I can't move when doing it. I used it once on accident, and then once on the second boss that we fought. The guy that dropped the quest item. But he moved out halfway through, so I didn't get to hit him with my big swing. Only my small ones. Maybe. The shop's reputation is gonna have a notch. That's worth celebrating. Also, you see those clocks on the wall? Behind Ilara? They're all different times. Some of them are the same time. Some of them are different. Or I guess the ones at the same time are the same model as well. The shop's reputation is gonna have a notch. That's worth celebrating. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. It means there are more enemies to deal with. That would be true if the minute hands were pointing at to the same place, or to the same place plus half an hour. But the minute hands are all pointing different places as well, so that can't be. Huh? What do I mean by that? There's several gangs in the dungeon, each with their own agenda. The voice of liberation you face this time is one of them, of course. Once you leave the residential area and head towards the city center, well, there are plenty more of those types. From mechanical tumors to mutated native monsters, human turning to avengers, and fishy mermen, from now on coming back in one piece won't be as easy as it is now. Hahaha, did I kill the mood? Well, don't worry about it too much for now. We're busy enough just picking up the artifacts right in front of us. Hahaha. Oh, if you're curious about the dungeon, you might want to ask Noah. He's been through the dungeon longer than any of us, so he'll have plenty of advice. Though his mental state is just as precarious, hahaha. Complete campaign, Eye of the Peeping Man. Oh, there's a new talk. What if the emergency recall fails? In the worst case, the diver will become part of the dungeon forever. But don't worry. Balusha's diving booth boasts the best performance in the industry. If the diver's vital signs reach a critical level, the force recall system activates automatically. Of course, you are well aware that a massive penalty in equipment loss cost will result in a net loss. So please be careful. It's an industry where replacing personnel isn't easy. What if there's a crackdown? Don't worry, on the surface we are very conscientious taxpayers. The Dungeon Management Office doesn't try to stop our activities either. Rather, they often commission us for tasks they find awkward to do themselves. It's a kind of symbiotic relationship. If something truly troublesome happens, we just activate Emergency Response Protocol C, prepared by the owner. What is that? Just closing the shop and going on a long trip, I suppose. This police station was a final bastion during the incident 10 years ago. Retrieved the Eye of the Watcher from Police Chief Donovan. Who else has a talk? What's the atmosphere of the city like? It is bustling and lively as always. After all, that massive sinkhole pierced in the middle of the city has now become its landmark. Even though man-eating monsters live inside the massive pit visible every day, people on the surface drink coffee at terrace cafes with a sinkhole view and consume today's dungeon news like variety show. The wall? It's just a decoration. People are more afraid of tomorrow's stock market crash than the abyss beyond the wall. Is it the inside of the dungeon that's crazy or the outside? Precautions for serving customers. Do nothing but trade. Accepting an item offered out of goodwill, giving out personal contact info, or especially meeting outside the shop can become a big problem. Of course, there are harmless ones too, but for some, even breathing is part of their sorcery. A single coin, accepted without thought, could become a contract mortgaging your soul. Keep this in mind. Here you make no connections whatsoever other than business. The true identity of the customers. Their identity? Don't try to find out so lightly. The people who come here aren't at the level of digging the occult as a hobby. Did you see the old lady you visited yesterday? She's a voodoo godmother from South America. The man next to her was a shaman from Southeast Asia. They're all the real deal, who command gods or demons in their respective regions. They come here risking danger, because nothing but the items here can quench their spiritual thirst. Reason for becoming an artifact dealer. Storing my foot. Is there any other way for an old man to make a living? After the incident 10 years ago, my decent job and house all turned to dust. But you know what's funny? Trash picked up from where people's homes collapsed sells for high prices as artifacts. It's a world where someone's tragedy becomes someone's money. So I threw away things like sentiment. I decided to trust only money, because money doesn't betray. 1421 of 6000 for level 4. Anyway, yeah, no. Cool game. That's the end of stream though. Thank you very much for playing. I appreciate you coming along. Thanks for fun indeed. Have a wonderful evening and rest your wings. And we'll see you tomorrow for what? Your character just shouted, Chevy, help me. Chevy's a little slime, right? Pretty sure. Rest your TARDIS. Indeed, that is a very nice TARDIS right here. It appears you have no active campaigns or pending tasks remaining. Chevy, go! Rest your TARDIS. Stay warm, stay safe. See y'all tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.